Hambini fans, and welcome to EuroBike 2025. We are in the place where it's all happening, which is Hall 9. Temu, Wish, Shine, all of that lot, AliExpress, retail style. So I've just been accosted by this young man over here. Give us a wave.
Hey, hello.
So he works for Juron Extra Mag Technology, and a lot of you have asked for this. We've now got magnesium wheels. Yes, magnesium. So you've got steel over here, which that's like 1.8 kilos, titanium, aluminium and magnesium, and that is as light as you would not believe. And then over here are the sections. Now if I pick this up, honestly it feels like a feather. It is unbelievable. And then over here are the wheels. So let me just pick one up. Gravel wheel. Wow. That's probably what you want. Magnesium, the way forward. So the chap just told me, can I just take that? He said that the joint is made, where's the joint gone?
Here?
Yeah, so the joint's made there. And because they're worried about the balance, or they think about the balance, that is across from the other side to make the wheel perfectly balanced. So there you go, look out for that one. That might be coming to a shop near you soon. So I'm here just outside Trace Velo's favourite, OG Evkin. This is Hall 8, which is like e-bike central. There's just battery suppliers and motors and all that kind of stuff everywhere. Right, so we're here with Tom from Fast Sports and his new handlebars, which are these ones, a prototype, Tom?
Yeah, it's a prototype.
So you can see this one doesn't have a top cap on it. It's integrated into the bottom. So if you flip it over, so those two things are screws which clamp that wedge ring in, and then the top cap screws down from there. It's all integrated, so the cables come through here. So over here we've got the bird spokes, which are look like hooks. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like an eyelet round that hooks onto the hub. We've also got the Fast Sports disc wheel, and then there are other wheels, and they get gradually shallower, and also these fat bladed spokes. So this one is crossed on both sides. It looks like a H-Works hub. There's also a test track which is over there, but there's very few people actually riding. Maybe because it's hot, but maybe you can just about see some lunatics over there. Oh, and some more people over here. I want to go on one of them. What the hell's that? We need to find out what that is. Right, we're here at Team XKD. Right, what have we got to see then, Ray? Right, what have we got? So we've got this Van Rysel bike, and it's now fitted with an XKD power meter with Shimano Ultegra. So this is their new bike computer. God, that looks quite good. That's really fast.
Frankfurt, yes. It's based on Android.
Oh,
yes,
right.
Yes. So,
how long does the battery last?
28 hours.
Okay, that's good.
not
that's plenty.
Not so long. Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
And then we've got the mini pumps.
Too, yes.
So we've got P40.
Yes, we update the Outlook. Yes, everything. Yes, system ready to ship.
Okay, ready to go. Because last time it was a prototype, wasn't it?
Yes.
And this one?
Also our
carbon.
Yes, it's only 80
grams.
Yes.
Oh, geez, that is so lightweight. Yes. That's crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We also designed totally new. Yes, only for Shimano chainrings. Power meter.
So this is a Shimano chainring power meter.
Chainring. Special design for Shimano chainring.
Carbon
cranks. Carbon fiber cranks, and it's USB Type-C.
USB Type-C.
Yes,
wow.
It's also waterproof. Yes.
So is this a 24mm axle?
Yeah, 24.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's something that's new.
Yes.
Right then, boys and girls, let me just quaff the hair. Carbon speed. And you know what I'm like? I'm a sucker for cutaways, and look what they've done. They've cut the frame away so you can see through the sections of it. And this is kind of like the new style, is it EPS molding, where it's all molded and you get very few voids. It is actually extremely neat. In fact, I'm not sure who even cut that because they've done a real neat job cutting it. And this is the frame before it was cut. So we've got, I think it's a T47 bottom bracket, and then a fairly chunky C-clamp. I guess whoever's done that doesn't want that to go down. D-shaped at the back, and then internal routing. You see the pin slot through there, and then the fork is here. It looks a bit like a Pinarello up front. And in the interest of chopping things up, this is a section through the handlebars, and you can see the top section there, and then the cutaway behind it. It is all very, very neat. Right, so this is Park Tools, and this is one of these things where they're always here, but nothing ever changes. So they've got all their tools that they usually have, like hammers and other bits and pieces. Interestingly, Calvin's not here today. I don't know where he is, but he's waving. Look, obviously recognised me. Bike shop favourite, trailer trash, enduro shite. This is someone you want to keep an eye out for. This is Stren and their brand, sub-brand called Vonoa, and they make carbon spokes. So this is, I guess, a fairly standard run-of-the-mill job. You've got standard hub, spokes, rim. This one is a bit like the Windspace Mega. So this is aero gone berserk. So you've got the spokes are glued into the center, and then on the outside there's no nipple. Well, the nipple's hidden underneath. Right, we're here at Windspace with the whole Windspace people. Now they have moved from Hall 9 to Hall 11. Now, Hall 11 has a few other bits and pieces. It's basically where the retail section is. And we have the French bike, well, here it is, the T1600. It does look a lot better in real life than it does on their shots. So just looking down from it, it does look quite good, I have to say. It's almost giving me a stiffy. Did I say that out loud on camera? Anyway. And this is I think the new handlebar. V-shaped handlebar. It's probably going to be illegal, but who cares? And then this is the one in like a black colour. And there's someone else taking a picture of me, look. Right, we're here at Mene with Beatrice.
Hi.
And the new Mene group set. This thing, I love these practical demonstrations. So you can go on here and then flick the buttons and then watch it go up and down. So that's the back neck, and this one is the front neck, and that is pretty smooth, to be honest. See how that works on a proper bike, but it works well here. And then over here, it's the smart, all hooked up together. We can press a button. So these are the new Mene Series 5 and 6. So we've got T500 and T600 Eco smart trainers. So if you really want to know about these, probably want to go and tune into GP Llama's channel. But the interesting thing is it runs its own software called One Lap by Mene. I haven't used it, but it does look pretty good. The graphics look amazing. Right, here we go. We are at Seeker and we have, do you want to introduce yourself?
Satone, nice to meet you.
Okay, right, do you want to talk us through the Seeker X Aero?
X Aero GR.
GR, sorry,
Yes.
I forgot the GR.
Yes. So it's a gravel bike that's designed for racing.
Okay.
That's basically the foundation of the concept.
Yeah, so if we start at the front, I guess we've got quite deep forks.
Yes, yes.
So that's, I guess, necessary for the Aero. And
Right.
then head tube, deep again, deep again, yeah.
Yes.
And then down here, bottom bracket, T47.
Yeah, T47, yeah. So
And then this is a bit of a cunning way of doing aerodynamics. Talk me through the bottle cages.
okay, so our product designer Ivan, you can see him over there drinking that coffee.
Yeah.
He had the idea of combining the magnetic parts from Fitlock
Yeah.
with the aero bottle system. So we just twist this off.
Yeah.
Have this mechanism here, and underneath this, we also have another magnetic
Oh, that's
compartment.
nice.
It's
I like
also
that.
from or just fuel or water. I'm just kidding. Yeah, tools and spare tubes.
Yeah.
Of course, the inside will be refined. This is a prototype. It'll
Yep.
take a while until it's mass produced. So we just pop it back here, and then this one goes back on there real fast. This is also 3D printed. We're not mass producing the bottles yet, but
Okay.
in a few months.
Right then, boys, girls, and others, guess who I found in EuroBike? None other than Trace Velo himself.
Hi.
Look at him, all of him.
Fit check. Oh, I got the Panda Podium socks on, Panda Power. So repping Joe.
I'll tell you what, he's really, really tall in real life. Really tall. I thought I was tall.
You're 6'2", are you?
I'm just not quite 6
Okay.
foot.
We're roughly the same height.
I think you're a height taller than me. So there we go. So what brings you to Frankfurt?
Frankfurt, I mean, I was checking out this hall. It's mainly, I don't know, it's not really for me. It's mainly the big brands. So there's Hall 9, you were saying? It's full of like the Asian...
Clunge,
Asia.
yes.
But the Asian stuff, so that's where I'm going. I'll be going, I think, after lunch. But yeah, I tried to find some stuff in there, but it's a little bit generic in there. I don't know. You're heading in there now, right?
Yeah, probably. I might go get some food, some noodles or something. But there we go. Right.
Good. Well, really good to meet you in person.
You too. Right. Signing off. I'll have to edit it. Even TNT Sports has a booth. So in the world of NVH, mechanical engineering, we've got these Sapim RC1 fibre spokes with like a coating round them. Oh, I've got another one here, look. I'm going to take that one. So you can actually take this one out and have a little fiddle. So the man's just brought this along. It's completely flexible. So it's a plastic coating around it and aramid fibres inside. Quite interesting. So this is it mounted on a wheel, and it makes it, I guess, a lot more compliant. So the wheel will be a bit more springy in that direction. Quite interesting, and it's also got standard nipples ends, so you can fit it on a standard hub. Right, so we are here at Telli, and these are the new 360-degree pedal systems that they've got. So over here is a pedal with 360-degree entry, so it doesn't matter what orientation that is. And this is how that thing works. So it's got two clasps, one on either side, which grips the axle. And the chap was just telling me you've got 5mm of movement, 13mm of movement forward and backwards, and 0 to 20 degrees of float, which you can adjust with those two grub screws there. And you can also change the Q factors by moving these rings. So that will move the pedal axle outwards, and obviously you can just get a new one of these. He also showed me one of the bearings, which was the 6800. I don't know if you've still got that in your pocket. There we go. NSK is standard. You don't get that very often, do you? So these are the new wheels from Elite. This, and it's difficult for me to describe on YouTube, but this full disc wheel weighs absolutely nothing. It's like 900 grams for a full disc wheel. So just when you pick it up, you kind of expect it to be heavy, but it isn't. The ratchet noise, you can hear it, it sounds like a drum going off. And then these wheels, which did come out a while ago, but they've done some modifications to it. The 6-spoke wheels called the Helix. And then these are the new drive wheels, iteration 2. I have to say the paint job they've done on the second generation is an improvement on the first generation. I've got a set of these now. They arrived just before I came to EuroBike, so we'll see how they go. Again, ratchet hub. The big news is their new cycling brand, which is called Evolve. So this bike is, I think the lady said it was 650 grams for the frame. And for this whole assembly that you get is $2,000 for the frame, the fork, the handlebars, and the water bottles, which I think is fairly reasonable value, but it just goes to show where these Chinese manufacturers are going. These are the new, it's pronounced Cruiser handlebars. The first thing you notice about these is they are ridiculously lightweight. As soon as you pick it up, it feels like a feather. There's some subtle ergonomic things on here. So the hole for the cable or hydraulic hose routing is now oriented there. It used to be oriented here. We've also got some subtle flat section along here. And if you look at the stuff that you get with it, you also get a set of adapters that go with pretty much any bike frame that you have. Well, I found a bike that I actually like. This is the new light carbon aero gravel bike, and it does look the shizzle. It's even better because it only costs $700. So it's got the frame, handlebars, seat post, and the rest of it. Even the paint job looks the shizzle. Clearance for wide tyres, but it's tight up there. And then around here. So this is probably where the market is going. And this bike has proved to be quite a bit of a, caused quite a bit of a stir around here. Everyone's stopping to take pictures of it. Right, so this is Zeno, or pronounced Zeno maybe. And they make quick links for hydraulic hoses. So this is their quick link. Now, last year there was a quick link, but it was significantly bigger than this quick link. This one is only 6.5 millimeters in diameter, so it's only fractionally wider than the hose. So, Wade, do you want to show us how you unclip it?
Sure. You just push and twist it, and you can disconnect. When you need link back, just push in and twist.
And that self-seals, doesn't it? So as soon as it comes apart, you don't have to do it. And then have you got one from last year, so you can see that one in comparison. So you can see the difference between, so the black one's the one from last year, and this one's the latest version, which is quite a big improvement.